I have not played Metal Gear Solid Survive since the beta, and since it earlier today, it got added to Game Pass. I thought, let's try it out again. So hopefully it's a bit easier since the beta, since most betas are meant to be played with people, multiple friends and stuff, to make it a little bit easier. Hopefully it's not as hard. So my headache has went down a little bit since then. Well, quite a bit for now. I put some vapor rub on my forehead to help it out. I drank some. It's not called a Dayquil anymore. It's called like a MyQuil or something. So I drank some of that. Helps for headaches. And I just laid down for about an hour and a half, I think. Just watching YouTube, just trying to feel better. And so yeah, I think it's just this rare times where it is just a normal headache, and I just gotta lay down and then just lay still until it goes away. And yeah, if you never tried vapor rub, as a for your forehead, it does like a burn sensation. I think it helps that out. I don't really feel burning sensation than having a headache sensation. So, it helps me out for 10 minutes or so. It burns for about that long. And then till it stops. So, if you really want to feel burning sensation than a headache sensation, I say give it a try. It doesn't always work, so you always gotta make sure to put a lot, but not too much. If it's too thick, then you can't get the heat. But if it's too thin, you don't really get it a whole lot. I don't know what this cutscene is about. It might be good to watch it, but I don't know how long I'll be playing. And that cutscene might be like 20 minutes long or something, because most games these days, cutscenes are pretty long. Several days after there's something. Bombing strike, probably? I don't know. I wonder if I can fight here. Like, do you fight here first, then you go somewhere else? Because it'd be nice. I'm sure I don't know what it said. I think I probably said it was like several days later after their the bombing strike or whatever, nuclear test thing or something. I don't really remember. So I wonder if these are people that went through some kind of weird portal thing, or are these the people that it's supposed to be from was it army? bet you they didn't. They never really don't know that person. They got attacked.
That's the last of the investigators.
All
right, let's get started.
Giant fucking explosion in the water. Top secret base. It's not so secret anymore.
One journey will end in purgatory, but let us pray that they who travel the depths of hell will this time reach paradise.
This is the next one.
No,
Oh,
not this one.
that's the guy who was in the trailer.
Close, but not quite.
I always thought he was maybe like that merchant guy from Part 4.
Well, sir?
Kind of voice is that, well, sir?
Let me see that.
Select your playable character, avatar, gender. I'm gonna go male for now, but I might eventually change to female, probably just because. I'm gonna use my since I'm gonna use Otacon since I use like Otacon a lot, or I might use if I get a feel about the game, I will change it to something different maybe, but to a female. But for now, I use that one for now. If it lets me do it, okay, that's good. Like, I'm trying to remember, well no, I guess he couldn't be the merchant guy from Part 4, because this must be way in the past.
Are you sure that this is the one, sir?
Yeah. Thanks. Good to see you again. Forgive me for what I'm about to do.
You okay? Get yourself together.
Oh, am I actually be able to pay the price?
Cover me.
Probably a lot of people probably go to pay the pass. Oh. Okay, I didn't see a black guy, so who is that? Oh, this is so are these supposed to be things? them back in the water. Okay, I guess that's weird. So let's see if I can remember which one I did with the beta. I want to try to make my character look the same. It's that face, but not so fat, pretty much. I wonder how much they had to pay Mike Tyson to use that tattoo of his. Oh, wait, is that it? That's kind of close, but I think this is it. Yeah, okay, I think that's it. Now let me, gotta turn on my tablet back on because I paused it because of the video or the cutscene. Okay. Wow. Is that really the selection? Well, I guess it's supposed to be, you know, they're in the army or secret army or whatever. So I guess the hairstyles is not, it's only military height type of hairstyle. They look, oh, okay, oh, it's supposed to be like, well, I guess it kind of, that's not really reddish, like it shows in the picture, but it's like more like a red brownish or something. That's the only color you can choose from. That sucks. Browns, I just do browns. Oh, that's more. Guys can change like the color of it or something. Or is like everything on the view like I think it's normal is fine. So they just start you off like yellow. I really can't tell what that's doing, if anything. I can't see a difference, so I guess if someone can tell me what that's supposed to do, let me know. a small albino cover, but you probably gotta pay for stuff like that. Now, is all these tattoos in the game, like the main game, like part 5? Now, I think I went to the not the DLC, I think the beta, I think I went with the bullets. But I wonder since the beta, there's probably a bunch they added, probably. Is there no diamond dogs tattoos you can put on? Skullface, okay, but what about diamond dogs? That makes sense, right? But I guess not. I guess it's supposed to be like Quiet's theme tattoo or whatever. So wait, they don't have the, oh, is this it? Oh, there it is.
Cover me! Cover me! Cover me! Cover me!
Cover me.
Cover me! Cover me! Cover me! Cover me! Cover me! Cover me! Need cover! I need cover! Give me cover!
Give me
Need
cover.
Cover me! Need cover! Give me cover!
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Sure, that's the closest I'm gonna get really to it. Again, I don't know how long I'm gonna play this character as. Of course, it's just gonna be just a test run. Really depends on what female body looks like. If there's ever a sexual one, or really a nice jacket or something, I can put it on for an end or something. So why was my character so important? I'm trying to figure out what did he do, like, was he like part of the, like, main bodyguard or something for, the boss or something?
You're the key to everything.
Who's the other guy? Oh, you can still do that. I should have zoomed in the picture. Fuck. So it looks like it's gonna be longer than 30 minutes for sure since I'm still doing the prologue stuff. So the prologue's nice because I want them to give you as much as a hype to play the game and as much of a story-based game as possible.
Signal acquired. Collecting the package.
Because I would imagine that you save fuck, what's her name? I don't call her Quiet, but her name's not Quiet. Oh shit, they doing that again? From the first Metal Gear Solid game?
This is practically an obsession with you.
Soon, you'll have faith in this one, too. This soldier is the traveler we've been waiting for. The one who will bear the punishment for our having strayed from the paths of righteousness.
You do like your poetic turns of phrase, don't you? But I'm not in the mood for them. I'll get straight to the point. I read the report. This one's infected.
Yes. Which is what put the subject in suspended animation. But it won't be long before that ends.
Mr.
And then
Director.
a threat to mankind becomes reality.
That won't be the case.
Why not?
I told you, this soldier is a traveler. A traveler who is going to enter the gates of hell for us.
What a ridiculous... Are you serious? After how long it's been since we've heard from the Corps? With the energy we have left, we don't even know if anyone we send would make it through. And you want to risk the fate of the section on this? An infected?
Camera
That
5.
is why this one is the perfect candidate. This soldier cannot live in our world anymore. Put it another way, no one is more qualified to carry out a mission on the other side. Am I wrong? There's one other advantage that no one else has. Look at the left arm.
Black
It's
arms.
just an arm.
That arm was lost 6 months ago when it was severed.
What?
And yet, it regenerated. A result of the infection stimulating tissue growth. Nothing we haven't seen before. Except this time, we're talking about human tissue. Evidence of remarkable adaptation against infection. With the dead running rampant on the other side, this one is more than capable of responding to the threats there.
Is this
1943, Philadelphia. Teleportation.
Army base?
That experiment gave us our first glimpse of the future. Now this soldier can give us everything we've been after ever since.
All we've done is continue to fail, including 6 months ago. We cannot take a chance on ideas with no basis in reality.
Maybe it's like the UN.
There is a basis for this. Those who have descended to hell are able to see further than others, Gruen.
Another one of your prophecies. Enough of that nonsense.
My proposal will bring glory to the section and to you.
Because this place doesn't
You
look
intend to
anything
use
like...
this one as a test subject in the future, don't you? But any result of those efforts would be trivial. If this mission succeeds, the rewards will be immeasurable. Think of the research and how it's stagnated. Better yet, this could lead directly to the power that unites the world.
I'll get the section on board. After all, you acting on your own authority would be unforgivable. I'll give you instructions in due course. Until then, do not take matters into your own hands.
Don't take matters into my own hands, huh? How blissfully unaware they are.
Of course
The
he's
future
evil.
is in my hands.
Very strange. Got it 1240 or 1211. Wow, so it doesn't just immediately throw you into it. It actually gradually has some kind of story of whatever it is going on and stuff. I didn't think it's gonna have much of a story like 76 or something, but it actually has. It's trying to build up on something, but it's hard to tell what are they doing. So the government probably has something to do with this, or the military, or the UN, or something. Find some kind of second world or something by going through a portal or something, probably, or something. That looks like a portal. So I am right about the portal part. So to Dean Kojima production, or whatever it is now, this is what they believe hell is. Hell is something you can access by going through a very complicated portal.
You made it through the gates of hell. You're now standing in Dite, the world beyond the wormholes. Abandon all hope from here on, not to mention fear and doubt. Your Beatrice is waiting up ahead.
Better get going.
You
As I
good with
mentioned in the
this?
briefing, first order of business is to head for base camp.
Is the green light base camp? So I wonder if it's gonna be like a
You'll need to
Metal
procure
Gear
all
Solid
weapons and
5.
equipment on site for this mission. Same goes for food. To enter the gates of hell, you had to shed everything.
What's this for? It's like only punch one at a time. I guess it's CQC. It's not like it's not like any buttons the same. I thought I guess I can't climb yet. I like how they have an old ass security camera, like just trying to do homage of like the first Metal Gear Solid from the PlayStation thing. Okay, so I might actually like this more if there is a thing that I can just roam around like I thought there was in the first one, and you know, video and stuff. It's just like you can roam around and collect things and like bring back to your base and then go and like do missions and stuff. Oh, that's right. Okay, I was like, what? I thought that's. Oh, that maybe just move it left and right. Okay, that's good. So yeah, this should help me playing 7 Days to Die more or less, or I don't get so bored of it, and I can play this. And
I'm monitoring your status over comms via the wormhole. Oh, guess I never introduced myself. Call me Good Luck. Not a bad name for the pilot of this ship, huh? Your life is low. That's to be expected, though. You just came out of suspended animation. But if your life runs out, you'll just be another one of them. Keep an eye on it.
So one of them is health and one of them is stamina, I guess. Yeah, so health and stamina, okay. Working on the building. I don't know, I think this should have been the beta right here. Fucking seeing what the game is really about. Okay, so it is A to climb, so that's nice. I wish it took data from my like Metal Gear Solid like 5 game and like actually make the helicopters to make it look like my vehicles did in the game. So they'd be like golden in color or purple color and stuff, and that the vehicles would be actually be the color that I choose in Metal Gear Solid 5 and stuff. Just to make it seem like it's the same vehicle, what it is to be playing with a bunch of things. I can go this way, same way. Nothing? Come on, there's gotta be something in here.
Gotta go up and over. And watch your step. Base camp is still a ways ahead.
I'm trying to remember if, since this takes place after the fuck, what's the name of that fucking game? I really can't remember. Fuck that. It's that Alice. It's the one that they released before Metal Solid 5. I think was it Phantom Pains or I think Phantom Pains. The 4.5 is probably like
Base camp is beyond those ruins. Now go. Your journey's just getting started.
Why would Hill have all this here? There's probably nothing to pick up, but I just need to look around because I want to see everything. Like someone worked on this for a long time. This is like all this looks like custom places. So I don't remember seeing this place in Metal Gear Solid 5. I kind of don't like how the controls kind of change of how the person moves around when it's like buildings and stuff. I recognize this from the trailer. At least I recognize the guy from the trailer. So that's where you get your pistol from. If you remember from the beta, you have a pistol.
Hands up! Back away from him!
Your gear? A Mother Base survivor? Hey, you okay?
Of course you're not okay, you fucking shot
What did you do to him?
Is he the... So there is other survivors. Okay, he kind of looks like the black guy from the opening.
That's a Wanderer, resident of Dite. Use the weapon you picked up to eliminate it. Fire will probably attract other Wanderers. Better move quick.
What? Oh shit. I'll kill the left. From the 1 second I heard the shooting, kind of felt the same. Also the trailer that bringing up the plays and stuff. It's the trailer.
yours rubs off on me. I just had to shoot my brothers. I'm not gonna die here, that's for sure.
Oh, he's the guy from the picture. Okay.
I've got a long list of questions for you. What are those things? Where are we? What happened to my unit? Tell me.
I'll answer your questions.
Who are you?
The man you're talking to. If you need a name, call me Good Luck. And you? What do I call you?
Name's Reeve.
Of course.
What's so funny?
Nothing, forget it. Now, as promised, let me answer your other questions. The monsters you encountered are called Wanderers. I'll spare you the details, but they were once human like you and I, until they were infected by some unknown life form, which turned them into what you saw. And you were in a world destroyed by Wanderers. Welcome to D-Day. It exists in a dimension separate from your own.
Unknown life form? Separate dimension? What kind of shit are you trying to pull?
This is no joke. Whether you believe me or not, look around you. Clearly you realize the predicament you're in. Which brings me to this. I want to give you an opportunity. Work with us. Do that, and I'll make sure you have a ticket out of there.
He sounds like the guy from, I can't even think of one show he's from, but CIS?
We're your only lifeline. Surely you're not gonna turn that down.
Or if you know him from The Matrix, the one black guy in Morpheus, his character name, but I don't know his real name, of course.
When this is over, I'm gonna send you to hell myself.
I like that answer. Now, as before, head through those ruins to base camp. How you go about that is up to you and the captain.
See, you put them in hell. And so, of course, if you don't let them try to leave, of course they're gonna try to kill you and betray you because you fucking sent them through hell.
Captain?
So, like,
You mean this clown?
You have an objection? We're the ones who went there to complete a mission in the first place. I didn't think you would have a problem taking orders from someone else.
All right, whatever. Okay, I've got an idea. Like Good Luck said, we need to head to this base camp. But we have to make sure we don't bring any of those things with us.
so is he not? So is he from Diamond Dogs?
Luckily, I have some C4 an engineer in my unit was carrying. More than enough to bring this place down.
I thought he might have been from like
I'll go plant the C4. Meanwhile, you get on out of here and secure our escape.
Skullface's units or something.
All right, let's get this show on the road. Don't you run off without me, Captain.
Captain.
You'll be good to have around. But for now, you're not gonna leave without a weapon, are you? Craft something out of the materials around you. All sorts of things wash up in D-Day from other dimensions. Some of them will help you complete your mission, so go on, don't be shy. Finders keepers, right?
From other places, huh? So there's gotta be a lot of Easter eggs, right? From other games? Other Metal Gear Solid games? Okay, so you just got push X. You don't need to actually, like, hold it.
You got what you need. Now go ahead and craft a weapon.
Do that. I guess that's not what I need to do for wood, I guess. Okay. Oh, I gotta itch my leg. Okay, sorry about that. So I can only make one thing, and that's this rusty weapon. So Yeah, it's a rusty, that's the next one I can make, huh? So where's he gonna go? I guess he's gonna go up there from there.
Simple barricade shouldn't be that hard to destroy. Try out that weapon you crafted.
Is holding it just... This game might be a little too bright for me. Can I turn it down a little bit? Cause I'm so used to turn the game brightness, but then lately, the newer games, I don't need to really up the brightness. I'm just gonna put it down back to 5 because now mostly the new games. You don't really ever need to up the brightness, but I always forget about it because I'm so used to doing it before in older consoles.
Another wanderer. Avoid all unnecessary combat. We know that wanderers can see as well as hear. If you enter their field of vision or make a loud noise, that's when they attack. Stay low and move slowly. When you sense an enemy, information about them appears on the threat ring. You'll know their status and in which direction they're located. Take advantage of this to avoid any unwanted attention.
Well, like there's nothing water here, so they should really hear me because there's such a loud ass water, right? So items do blink. What the fuck? How do you crouch? Oh, I guess how do you crouch? Okay. So hopefully when I get to 60 minutes I can just save anywhere, so this might be bad. Okay, you look like you're not facing me, so I think I can go.
Wait, there's a wanderer up ahead too. You'll need position by destroying the crystallized area on its back. Sneak up on it from behind and take it out with your knife.
I wonder if there's anything over there for me to get. Shut up, character. I get he's getting tired. Nothing behind him. No items anywhere. I kind of want to go back and just. Oh. I kind of want to kill that guy just because. I'm gonna wait until he goes back to his normal place. It doesn't seem like he's really dead if I took you completely destroy it, so... Yeah, okay, I guess there's nothing over there. I was hoping that there might be an item or something, like just test your luck and kill him and get an item or something, just a bit of... strap? Strap? Oh, trash, let's say. Apparently I couldn't say the word trap. Crap. Oh, it's wood. So you know, I don't know, maybe this damage? Doesn't feel like it's doing much damage.
That did the trick. Keep moving.
I wish you do want you to go fast, but really there's probably someone. There's an enemy somewhere, probably. Oh, really nothing. Maybe no, nothing.
See that ladder? Climb it. Base camp is just ahead.
What's this? Did I get something out of that? Or is that like the trophy thing? Most games has like a trophy thing. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Like a bobblehead or... Does it know what to, how'd you make that one, like, leap and move? I guess you can't move up. Nope, that's not it.
This is Reeve. The C4's planted. Making my way out now.
Yeah, there is that items. The items could be fucking anywhere. Okay. There's no items anywhere. I guess people don't care about giving people bonuses for looking around and fun. Maybe there's the main. Maybe it's there. Maybe the missions are the side missions, and this is the real main mission. I thought maybe he can't be here forever, right? He's gotta be here just for the beginning. I gotta be done soon. My head is hurting again. I gotta go back and lay down. So they can't be real, right? I just don't want you to turn up
All right. Revival went A-okay. I know you've just woken up and you're probably wondering what the hell's going on, but we're short on time. I'll give you the gist of things while we wait for the wormhole digger to finish starting up. Okay, so basically, I'm going to be sending you to another dimension. Yeah, I'm sure you have plenty of questions, but I haven't got time to answer them. Just listen to me. Take a look at this photo. 1968, South Vietnam. It was taken in a town in the north by a journalist accompanying American forces. He took it right before he was killed. Killed by the thing in this photo. And that thing used to be human. Don't believe me? In the section, we have a name for humans that have turned into these monsters. We call them Wanderers. They get infected by this life form we've yet to fully understand. And they end up like that. Wanderers are extremely ferocious. Attack anyone they see indiscriminately. But the worst part is, even when you destroy a Wanderer, the life form that infected the person doesn't die. If we don't do something about them, before we know it, there will be enough of them to destroy the human race. Fortunately for us, back then they appeared in a part of Vietnam where American forces were fighting. That meant we were able to send in a team, in amongst our boys, to wipe them out fast. We got every last one of them. We made the operation look like one of the massacres that occurred throughout the country. Of course, there's a reason this section was able to detect their presence. We've known about this life form for decades now, and about the world it comes from.
Decades.
While it looks a lot like ours, it's populated by Wanderers. It's like a vision of hell. We at Wardenclyffe section first observed a wormhole to this other world about 30 years ago. We've studied them ever since. The reason being, we can extract energy from Wanderers. We call it Kuban energy. We're talking about a massive energy source. One that could very well shift the balance of power in the world.
Of course, it's always about
As you know,
power.
6 months ago, an enormous wormhole appeared over Mother Base when XOF attacked you. That event enabled us to obtain the coordinates of their world. So for the first time since our research began, we sent out a manned expedition team, the Charon Corps. But we lost all contact with the Corps a while back. Our assumption is they're all dead.
Probably.
You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, recover the research data the Charon Corps left behind and gather Kuban energy. Second, rescue any Corps survivors you come across. I'm aware that ideally we'd be sending a team that's fully equipped for this kind of mission, but there's no time for that. Not with the Hounds of Hell after us. Plus, with the energy we have at the moment, the wormhole will only be able to transport one person. You'd rather sit this one out? Sorry, but you don't get a choice. The reason being, you're already infected with that life form I was telling you about. And if you don't want to turn into one of those things, you better do what I tell you. The Charon Corps' research data should include information on a way to prevent a person from turning into a Wanderer. Looks like the digger's ready. When you arrive on the other side, start by heading for the base camp that the Corps used. I'll be issuing all instructions by radio. Guess I'll see you in hell. Good luck, Captain.
Captain. Okay, so it's past 60 minutes, so as soon as I get a chance to take control of my character, I'm going to try to save and quit, I guess, if there's an option to do that. Or just quit or whatever, I'm not really sure. did use. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought maybe it froze or something, but no, it's a little loading screen in front of my chat, so I can't see it.
Looks like you lost them. That's base camp you can see from there. Make your way to its location.
So I guess that's what I'm doing next.
I'm all right.
Soldier.
I can make it on my own.
So that's the base building part. And missions are, I guess, missions
Life forms detected. Waking from emergency sleep mode. Rebooting.
Is it the box or is it not the box? Oh, right. The void is not the bigger than.
Standalone operational support program, Virgil AT9, reboot complete. It has been 34 days, 9 hours, 12 minutes, and 2 seconds. Commencing debrief.
Take a closer look. They aren't with the Karen Corps.
I detect a device on you. Connect it to me. Line of communications with section authenticated.
Personal data acquired. Welcome aboard Karen's boat, Captain.
What?
Why don't I begin by introducing myself? I am Standalone Operational Support Program, Virgil AT9. It's not...
Monsters, now talking machine.
No need to be surprised. She was originally the Charon Core support AI. They were scheduled to rendezvous there.
Internal database voice print
Oh,
match.
so
It's been a
not
long
the,
time, good luck.
So it's not the same core.
It sure has,
it's a
Virgil.
different core.
Sorry to spring this on you so soon, but I'd like to give you an admission. You can find the details in the captain's file. Well, this was unexpected. The wormhole's closing as I speak. Probably have to plan to thanks for this. Virgil, you take over as the captain's mission support. I'm counting on you.
Good luck's gotta go dark. Hope we'll be alright.
Do not worry. I will assume the role of the captain's mission support.
We've downloaded mission information from the device you connected. Our support systems are already up and running. According to this information, the Karen Corps has already ceased its activities.
The captain's mission is to recover the Corps' data and gather Kuban energy. The
So, the two of you are talking to each other. What's the deal with that?
That reason is unknown. Originally, when I was participating in the Karen Corps' operations, he didn't exist. What I deduce from this is he is a personality created out of necessity amid the unforeseen situation that forced me to enter emergency sleep mode.
And what might that unforeseen situation be?
Unknown. When it occurred, all data I acquired while supporting the Corps was lost.
What exactly do you know?
We're AIs designed to offer special operations support. I imagine we'll be able to provide you and the captain with valuable information for your mission.
Alright, so why don't you start being useful? I don't know the first thing about this place, or the monsters here.
This world is located on the other end of a wormhole, or a distortion in space-time. For convenience, we call this world pt. We've learned in the course of our investigation that DT's environment is very similar to that of Earth.
However, it is decisively different from Earth in factors such as the presence of wanderers and the dust.
Dust?
The dust is a mist-like substance made up of micro-sized particles of unknown composition. It covers the greater part of DT. It is extremely toxic to humans, and without some form of countermeasure, a person cannot operate within it unimpeded.
How do we get back to our world?
There is a way, though this is not currently possible.
Why not?
To return home, we need to activate a device called the Digger, which is capable of generating large wormholes. However, we lack the data to do this.
The Karen Corps intended to use the Digger to return home, so it's highly likely that the data you will recover will describe how to activate it.
Looks like my only way out of here is to help you with this
They
mission.
just don't want to do it because they need the
Let's
data.
split up to look. Just need to find this Corps' data.
If I may be so forward, the captain should probably be the one doing the searching. Mr. Reeve, sir, I detect in you localized hyperthermia, most likely caused by severe inflammation. I do not recommend staying on your feet for too long.
You can read me like a book, huh?
Well, I think we have a plan. Let's get started right away. It's going to be a long road, but remember, Captain, a journey of 1,000 miles wasn't built in a day.
I think the expression is either a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, or Rome wasn't built in a day, isn't it?
Is that so?
Oh my god.
Sorry, Captain. Looks like the accident did a number on her bits and bytes.
Oh boy. Mr. Comedy. What? Oh, weird. For a second I thought that was a picture of a big boss for some reason. Okay, so yeah, so they have multiple of these little robot things that kind of looks like a big boss without being a big boss.
Before you begin your mission in earnest, let's go over some basics. Open your iDroid.
Downloaded content has been added. The following supply box. Oh yeah, the Rex said because I played the beta, I guess probably. I should probably agree with Diamond Dogs. Okay, so that one I should try to save and quit if I remember how to do that. What the fuck is all this shit? I do like how I can actually, I might be able to roll around the place. It's nice. So let's see.
Unlike us, you humans need food and water to live.
Be sure to eat or drink when you become hungry or thirsty.
Oh, 76. 76.
Speaking of which, let's find you something to eat. Open your iDroid's map screen.
Find me how to fucking quit. How do I quit? There's probably the other button.
The map displays.
Oh, there we go. Save online featured the pets.
Terrain you yourself have visited. As we've lost the data the core collected, you'll have to map unexplored terrain yourself.
In areas where we can support you, the map will also show your current position. However, this does not apply outside of these areas. There, you'll have to study the lay of the land to figure out where you are.
The situation report informs you of the current situation. At the moment, you need to secure food and water. Information is added to the report as the situation warrants, so be sure to check it on a regular basis. Now, let's get back to finding food and water. We've detected a place with usable resources. Begin by heading there. We've marked their predicted location on the map. Place a guide marker.
You've placed a guide marker. Just like this, you can
How do I save? I guess I save on its own, I guess.
set your destination to wherever you like.
Man, it's fine. I probably just saved probably during the cutscene anyway, so yeah, so about yep, 76 minutes, okay. So that was a weird. I'll probably not. I might make a female character later if I decided to play the game a little bit more differently, maybe, or something. But for now, I think it's kind of fine. I do like the whole, like, I can actually explore my land and stuff that I have, so it's gonna be fun to do. This one for now will completely take over 7 Days to Die, but for now it's gonna be something different to play. When I feel like I'm getting bored or tired of doing the same thing in 7 Days to Die, this game will take it over, but since I'm still going back to the headache, I'm not gonna be done because it's pretty late now. It's the 24th. Now it's 1:04 a.m. and I'm gonna be done now. Thank you for watching, everybody. You're gonna watch this. Mostly playing this solo probably, so watchers, if you want to help me. Maybe if there's parts of the game I get stuck in, maybe you can help me with. But now I think I'm just going to take it slow and just look around for the next time. So, thanks for watching. If you got this far, thanks for doing that. That means a lot. The man is probably pretty annoying, and I don't know a lot of people show this game off a lot since then. I don't know. But yeah, I'll go back to it again at some point. So thank you for watching, and now I'm going to end the stream and end episode 1 of Metal Gear Solid Survive.